Hello, welcome again to my channel. My name is Fruitimina. Today I'm going to be talking about unsolicited marital advice you get as a young lady when you want to get married, especially here in Nigeria. As a young lady, when you inform your family members and friends, colleagues that you have plans to get married, they are going to come to you with many unsolicited advice. And one of them that is very common here in Nigeria is have all your children in a short while and rest. Now someone is asking, what does that mean? It means that within a short frame, you should have all the children you want to have. For example, within the first 5 years of your marriage, if you intend to have 3-4 children, that you should use that gap of 5 years and go ahead and have all your children. Now, when they give you this advice, it usually comes from a good place. They don't have bad intentions. And based on their own experiences, they relate this unsolicited advice to you. Without talking so much, I want to tell a young lady today, before you implement any unsolicited marital advice, always remember that not everybody is going to have the same experience in marriage. What do I mean? I mean that you may not have to go through the kind of things the advisor has gone through in your own marriage. You may not go through those kinds of things. And all situations and circumstances may not be the same. When they give you all this kind of unsolicited advice, there are factors to consider. For example, if you're going to have all your children in a short time, there are factors for you to consider. And some of the factors are your job, your business, your reproductive health, your health in general. And do you have some form of help? Do you have someone assisting you at home who would also assist you with all the challenges that come with pregnancy, childbirth, and nursing your baby? Now, if you are someone who has an 8 to 5 kind of job, and you have to go on leave after you've given birth to your first child, and somebody is advising you to have another child, probably when your first child is a year, you should take in again, get pregnant again so that you give birth, is it going to be easy for you? Those are the questions you ask yourself. Is it feasible? Are you going to get your leave approved in a short while? Do you have someone who is going to take care of that baby who is going to be a toddler probably when you give birth again to your second child? There are many questions to ask yourself. Can you do it? A lot of the times, many women are under pressure because they need to have another child shortly after the first child comes. And then you see them looking so miserable and sad. Why? Ask yourself, why? Why do I have to do it? Because Mrs. A did it. I mustn't do it. You mustn't do it. Some people believe that if you space your children for a long period of time, there's a tendency that you would have difficulties having another child. That's not true. If you speak to your gynecologist or your doctor, whatever term is used to consider that position in the hospital you attend, you probably get more advice based on your reproductive health and what the doctor knows about you. Most times, as mothers, we are advised in the hospital to space our children between 2 to 3 years. So how do you implement that unsolicited marital advice to have all your children at once and rest? My sister, you don't really rest. you will not really rest. Can you imagine breastfeeding and having morning sickness? It's not an easy thing. And can you imagine running to work, coming home to chores, to your little baby while pregnant? It's not easy. It's not easy at all. So my advice to that young lady watching this video now, don't implement every unsolicited advice you get concerning marriage. Don't do it. Don't do it. Especially when it comes to raising your children, raising a family. Not all fingers are equal. That it worked for Mrs. A and it worked for Mrs. B, it may not work for you, Mrs. C. It may not be an easy journey. Some women have actually lost their lives, especially when they have to go through cesarean operation to bring forth life, another baby. They've lost their lives because the timing is short from when they had the first baby and then they want to have a second child, or when they had the second child and then they want to have a third child. And then there are some women who are looking for a particular sex and then they keep getting pregnant, giving birth, and then when they don't get that sex they are looking for, they go back again in a short while. It's not good for their health. It's not good for our health as women. We are advised by doctors to space our children. As a mother of 3, the age gap between my 3 kids is 5 years. My first child is older than the second with 5 years, and my second child is older than the third with 5 years. What's important to us as parents is the fact that we bring forth healthy babies who will go on to grow up healthy, intelligent, and bring blessings to us as parents. It's not about competition. Who gave birth in a short period of time? Who gave birth to so many children in a short space of time? Sweetheart, don't implement all unsolicited or solicited marital advice. I hope this helps someone out there. Till we meet again to discuss another wonderful topic. It's me, Fruitimina, saying bye.